one question I got a lot these past couple weeks, Dr. Islam, can you talk to me about the COVID-19 vaccine? What are your thoughts? So the COVID vaccine got approved by the FDA. We're getting shipments very quickly, and we should be getting shipments currently in Lubbock the next day or so, maybe even as early as tomorrow. And there are a lot of questions when it comes to COVID-19. So I'm going to try and answer the most common questions when it comes to the vaccine. I answer these questions on my email newsletter. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. We'll go over some questions that I got. I'd love to hear any questions you guys may have as well on COVID vaccine. So number one, is the COVID vaccine safe? And I will tell you, so far the data does suggest it is a very safe vaccine. There have been multiple panels of experts, both by the pharmacy company, the FDA, and a separate advisory group that have looked at the information that we have from the Pfizer vaccine and the Moderna vaccine. And they've looked at the patients who've gone through the vaccine to see if there's any long-term complications that have been shown. And so far, it looks to be a very, very, very safe vaccine with very minimal side effects, including maybe some pain, some soreness, some fevers, and some muscle aches, which you would typically get with the vaccine. So it does seem to be very, very safe. One of the other things I want to stress is that the complications from COVID-19 and getting that, in my opinion, far outweigh the potential risk with the vaccine. So when you get COVID-19, even if you've recovered, there are so many patients that do not do well in the recovery. They have shortness of breath. They have brain fog, they have heart issues, gut issues, nausea and vomiting. Just this week in my clinic, I've seen at least 10 patients who are perfectly fine, young individuals before they got COVID-19. And after they got COVID-19, their health has changed a 180-degree turn for the worse. A lot of gut issues that's going on. So the benefit of taking the vaccine seems to outweigh some of the risks, and it does tend to be very effective. So far, the information does suggest that it's 95% effective, which is a pretty remarkable effective rate, because most vaccines that are out there can't even come close to getting above 90%. And so it does seem to be not only a safe vaccine, but a very effective vaccine. This is a 2 vaccine, both with the Moderna and with the Pfizer. You get the initial vaccine, then roughly 3 weeks later, you get the second portion, like a booster vaccine to help boost up your immune system. Now, you have to get both parts of the vaccine in order for the COVID-19 immunity to occur. If you just get one, you're not going to completely immune yourself from it. Very common question that I've gotten these past couple of weeks is, does getting the vaccine keep you from being immune to COVID-19? And so far, the data does seem to suggest, yes, you have a less likely chance of getting COVID-19. But despite that, it's very important for you and all of us to continue to do all the things that we can do to protect ourselves. Social distance, wear a mask, wash your hands, don't go out in very large gatherings. These are the things that have been shown in multiple different studies to help prevent the risk of developing COVID-19. So even if you get the vaccine, we don't know exactly how long it's going to be until the vaccine becomes completely inside your body, where you have full immunity. Maybe a couple weeks, maybe a couple months. It's hard to know. So until then, we still want to continue keep on doing social distancing.